My girlfriend said, "Stop tracking my location, it's control." So I did. Then the credit card company called about weird charges at a resort 2 states away. I answered, "Guess I should have checked." Her mom's reply to the screenshot was just, "Stay home, she'll learn it." My world shattered the moment my girlfriend told me to stop checking her location. Not because of what she said, but because of what it forced me to do next. I was sitting at our dinner table, a plate of pasta growing cold in front of me, the air thick with unspoken accusations. For weeks, I'd had this gnawing, unsettling feeling. My girlfriend, Olivia, had been acting off. And yeah, I'm not proud of checking her location. I know how it sounds. But we'd been together 18 months, lived together for 6, and she was the one who insisted on find my friends for safety initially. So, when someone starts acting shady, and that little dot isn't where it should be, you check. Just 2 weeks ago, I made the mistake of asking her where she'd actually been. She'd told me the gym, but her location showed some unfamiliar address. She absolutely snapped. Said I was controlling, that it was toxic behavior, that she needed privacy and independence. She even told me if I didn't trust her, we shouldn't be together. I sat there, stunned, watching my pasta congeal, thinking, maybe she's right. Maybe I am paranoid. She'd never truly given me a reason not to trust her, just this weird gut feeling. So, I told her fine, I wouldn't check anymore. She seemed satisfied, suddenly in a great mood, laughing, affectionate. I thought, maybe things would get better now. That night, I deleted the app. Not the connection, just the app itself. Clean slate. Trust. The next morning, Olivia was up early, buzzing about a busy day, back-to-back meetings, might be home late. She kissed me goodbye around 7:30. I went to work. Normal day. I came home around 6, and she wasn't there. At 8, she texted, grabbing drinks with coworkers. Home by 10. She actually rolled in at 11:30, a little drunk, happy. We watched TV, went to bed. A normal night. This pattern continued for an entire week. Always busy. Working late. Drinks with friends. Yoga class. Errands. And I, being the trusting boyfriend, didn't ask questions. Didn't check her location. Then, Friday morning, she tells me she's visiting her mom, Brenda, this weekend. Brenda lives 3 hours away. Olivia usually visits once a month. I said, "Okay, sounds good. Tell your mom I said hi." She packed a bag and left after work. Saturday, I was home alone, cleaning, doing laundry. Around 2 p.m., my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. It was our credit card company, for the joint account we shared, the one I'd opened 6 months ago for emergencies and shared expenses. The woman asked if I was aware of some recent charges. What charges? I asked. She listed them off. Thursday night, dinner at some upscale restaurant, $240. Friday morning, a boutique purchase, $380. And Friday afternoon, a charge at a resort. The Ocean View Grand. 2 nights, premium suite. $1,800. I went silent. She asked if they were legitimate. I asked where this resort was. 2 states away, she said, a beach town. I finally managed, no. These are not legitimate. She said they'd flag them as fraudulent and start an investigation. But before she hung up, I asked, "Wait, can you tell me what name the reservation is under?" She couldn't give details, but confirmed the card was used to book a room. I hung up, sat there for a minute, then pulled out my laptop. Googled the resort. It was fancy. Ocean views, spa, fine dining, a total romantic getaway place. And Olivia was supposed to be at her mom's, 3 hours north. This resort was 5 hours south. I did the one thing I swore I wouldn't do. I reinstalled Find My Friends, logged in, and checked her location. And there it was. Her little dot, sitting right on top of the Ocean View Grand. I screenshotted it, timestamp 2:47 p.m. Saturday. Her location, crystal clear. Then I opened our credit card app. Screenshotted all the charges, the restaurant, the boutique, the resort. I texted her, "Hey, how's your mom?" An hour later, she replied, "Good. We're just having lunch. Catching up." I texted back, "That's nice. Tell her I say hi." She sent a heart emoji. I sat on the couch, staring at those screenshots, my mind racing. I could drive 5 hours, confront her, but that felt dramatic. And I didn't even know who she was with. Then I remembered Brenda. Olivia's mom. I had her number. We'd met plenty of times, she always treated me like family. I pulled up her contact, stared at it, and texted, "Hey Brenda. Quick question. Is Olivia there with you this weekend?" She responded pretty fast, "No, honey. She said she was spending the weekend with you." "Why? Is everything okay?" I didn't reply right away. Olivia told her mom she was with me. Told me she was with her mom. Classic. I screenshotted Brenda's text, added it to my growing collection. Then I texted back, "Just wanted to confirm something. Thanks." She asked again if everything was okay. "Yeah, all good," I replied, "just checking on plans." I sat there, surrounded by evidence, the location data, the credit card charges, Brenda's text. I could send them to Olivia right now, blow everything up. But something stopped me. I wanted to see how this played out. Saturday night, Olivia texted, "Having such a good time with mom. Probably staying an extra night. Home Monday instead of Sunday." I texted back, "Okay, sounds good. Enjoy." Sunday morning, I woke up to another credit card notification, Sunday brunch at the resort restaurant, $86. Another screenshot, added to the pile. I spent Sunday doing nothing, just existing, watching TV, eating cereal, thinking. My phone buzzed a few times. Olivia was sending me photos, her and her mom, apparently, but they were clearly cropped. I could see the edge of someone's arm in one, a shoulder in another. She wasn't even trying anymore. Sunday evening, she texted, heading back to mom's for dinner, then driving home in the morning. I said, "Okay, drive safe." She sent, "I love you." I didn't respond. Monday morning, I called in sick to work. Stayed home. Waited. Olivia texted around 10 o'clock, "Leaving mom's now. Should be home around 1 o'clock." I said, "Okay." I spent the next 3 hours preparing. Printed all the screenshots, the location, the credit card charges, Brenda's text, Olivia's cropped photos. I laid them out on the coffee table in neat, chronological rows, like a presentation. Then I packed a bag, clothes for a week, toiletries, laptop, chargers, important documents. Put it by the door. Called my friend Mark, asked if I could crash at his place. He asked why. "I'll explain later," I said. "Of course," he replied. At 1:15, Olivia walked through the door. Tan, glowing, happy. She saw me on the couch. "Hey, babe, missed you," she chirped, starting to come over for a kiss. I didn't stand up. Just gestured to the coffee table. She looked confused, saw the papers, stopped walking. I didn't say anything, just watched her face. Confusion melted into recognition, then panic. She picked up the location screenshot, put it down. Picked up the credit card statement, put it down. Picked up Brenda's text. She was quiet for a long time. Then, "This isn't what it looks like." I almost laughed. Okay, I said, what is it? She said she could explain. Please do, I replied. She sat down, wouldn't look at me. Said she went to the resort with some friends, a last-minute girls' trip. Didn't tell me because she knew I'd be upset about the money. The credit card charges were split between everyone. She'd pay me back. I picked up the location screenshot, pointed to the timestamp. This was Saturday afternoon. You texted me you were at your mom's. She said okay, but she went to the resort after. I picked up Brenda's text. Showed her. Your mom said you weren't there at all this weekend. Olivia went quiet. Then she started crying. Okay, fine, she blubbered. I went with someone. A guy from work. But nothing happened. We're just friends. He was going through a breakup, needed support. I just wanted to be there for him. I asked why she booked one room if they were just friends. It was cheaper, she said. They got separate beds. I picked up the credit card statement, pointed to the premium suite charge. Premium suites don't have separate beds. They have one king bed. She was fully crying now. I stood up, grabbed my bag by the door. Where are you going? She asked. Away from this, I said. She jumped up, grabbed my arm. Please don't leave. We can fix this. I made a mistake. It won't happen again. I pulled my arm away. Who is he? She wouldn't tell me. How long has this been going on? She insisted it wasn't going on. It was just this weekend. I asked about all the late nights, the past 2 weeks, the drinks with coworkers, the yoga classes. She just cried, no answers. I told her I wanted her stuff out by the end of the week. The apartment was in my name, she wasn't on the lease. She started panicking. Said she had nowhere to go. Figure it out, I said. Maybe your mom can help, or your friend from work. She was begging now, saying she loved me, she'd do anything. Therapy. Cut off this guy. Whatever I wanted. I want you gone, I said. She asked about the credit card. I already reported the charges as fraudulent, I said. She went pale. You can't do that. Already did, I replied. You'll get in trouble, she said. Probably, I answered. I left. She called after me, but I got in my car and drove to Mark's. He opened the door, took one look at me, and just said, "Come in." I told him everything. He was pissed on my behalf and offered me a beer, telling me I could stay as long as I needed. We sat there, not saying much. That evening, my phone blew up. Olivia calling, texting, saying we needed to talk, she was sorry, she made a huge mistake. I didn't respond. Then Brenda texted. Olivia had called her crying, Brenda wanted to know what was going on. I texted back the screenshots. All of them. The resort location, the credit card charges, Brenda's own text confirming Olivia wasn't with her, and Olivia's cropped mom and me photos. I just sent them, no explanation. Let them speak for themselves. Brenda didn't respond for an hour. I sat there, staring at my phone. Finally, she texted back, "I'm so sorry. I had no idea. She's coming home. You take care of yourself." Then another text, "Stay home. She'll figure it out. Stay home. She'll figure it out." I read it over and over. Not come get her. Not help me fix this. Just stay home. Let her deal with it. Even her own mom knew this was on Olivia. I screenshotted that, too. Sent it to Olivia. Then blocked her number. The last thing I sent her was her own mother telling me to let her figure out her own mess. The next morning, I woke up to Facebook messages. Olivia's friends asking what happened, saying she was devastated, that she made a mistake, and everyone deserves a second chance. I ignored them. Then her sister messaged, said Olivia was at their mom's, a wreck, asking if we could talk. I messaged back, there's nothing to talk about. She can come get Olivia's stuff Thursday after work. Her sister replied, okay. Tuesday, I was at work and my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. It was a guy. My name is Kevin, he said. I need to talk to you. I asked who he was. I'm the one who went to the resort with Olivia. I was quiet for a second. What do you want? I asked. He said he wanted to explain that it wasn't what I thought. Olivia told him we were broken up, that she was single. He had no idea she had a boyfriend. I asked how long they'd been seeing each other. About 3 weeks, he said. They worked together. Started friendly, then she asked him to go on this trip, said she needed to get away after a bad breakup. I asked if he paid for anything. No, he said. She said she had it covered. Used her card for everything. It was my card, I told him. Our joint card. He went quiet. I didn't know, he said, she said it was hers. Yeah, well, now you know, I replied. He sounded genuinely upset, said he felt terrible, that he never would have gone if he knew. I believed him. Thanks for calling, I said. I appreciate the honesty. He asked if there was anything he could do. No, I said. Just maybe don't date coworkers who lie about their relationship status. Yeah, he sighed. Lesson learned. We hung up. I sat there thinking about this. Kevin didn't know. Olivia played both of us. Told me she was with her mom. Told her mom she was with me. Told Kevin we were broken up. 3 different stories to 3 different people. Wednesday, I got another call from the credit card company. Different person. Fraud Investigation Department. Asked detailed questions about the charges. When did I notice them? Did I authorize them? Who made them? I explained everything. My girlfriend used the card without telling me, took another man to a resort. I found out from their fraud alert. The investigator asked if I had proof it was her. I told her I had her location data showing her at the resort when the charges were made. I had texts from her claiming to be somewhere else. I had her mother confirming she lied about her location. Okay, the investigator said. That's substantial. We'll reverse the charges and close the investigation. The card will be cancelled. Then she said something interesting. If your girlfriend tries to dispute this, it could result in criminal charges for credit card fraud. You should document everything. I already have, I said. Good, she replied. Keep it. Thursday evening, Olivia's sister showed up to get her stuff. I had everything packed in boxes by the door. She looked around the apartment. It's weird, she said, seeing it without Olivia's things. I didn't say anything. She started loading boxes into her car. On her 3rd trip, she stopped. Olivia wanted me to ask if you'd reconsider. If you could just talk. I said no. She nodded. Figured, she said. Then she said something that surprised me. I told Olivia this would happen. You can't lie to everyone and expect it to work out. She's been pulling stuff like this for years. Different guys, different stories. Always thinking she's smarter than everyone else. I asked what she meant. She said Olivia had done this before. Not the resort thing, but the lying, the keeping options open. Their mom finally stopped covering for her after the last guy told her she needed to grow up. I was just another in a pattern, apparently. She finished loading the car. Sorry you got caught up in this, she said. You deserve better. I thanked her. She left. That was the last time I talked to anyone from Olivia's family. Friday, I was back at work when my boss called me into his office. What now? I thought. He closed the door. Said he got a strange call yesterday from someone claiming to be my girlfriend, saying I was harassing her, worried about her safety. Wanted to know if I'd been acting strange at work. I just stared at him. He said he obviously didn't give her any information, told her he couldn't discuss employee matters, but he wanted to give me a heads up that someone was calling around about me. I explained the situation, showed him the screenshots on my phone, the location, the credit card, the lies. He looked at everything. Okay, that makes sense, he said. You should document this call, too, in case she tries anything else. I left his office feeling paranoid. She was calling my work now, trying to make me look bad. I texted Mark what happened. That's messed up, he replied. She's trying to flip the script, make herself the victim. That night, I was at Mark's place when there was a knock at his door. Mark answered it. It was Olivia. She'd found out where I was staying. She asked to talk to me. Mark looked back at me. I shook my head. He told her I didn't want to talk. She started crying. Please, just 5 minutes, she pleaded. I need to explain. Mark said, no. He's made his position clear. You need to leave. She said she wasn't leaving until I talked to her. Mark said he was calling the police. She said he wouldn't. Mark pulled out his phone, started dialing. She left. We watched her get in her car and drive away. I was shaking. Mark asked if I was okay. Yeah, I said. Just didn't expect that. We should probably file a police report, he suggested. Create a record in case she shows up again. I agreed. We called the non-emergency line. An officer came out, took our statements, said he'd make a report, gave me an incident number, and told us if she showed up again, call immediately. Saturday, I decided to go to my apartment. I needed clothes. Needed to feel like I had my own space again. I got there around noon. Olivia's car was parked outside. My stomach dropped. I parked, sat there for a minute, then went up. The door was locked. I opened it. She was inside, sitting on the couch. She looked up when I came in. We need to talk. I asked how she got in. I still have my key, she said. I held out my hand. Give it to me. Not until we talk. I pulled out my phone, started calling the police. She threw the key at me. Fine. I picked up the key, told her to leave. This is my home, too, she insisted. No, it's not, I said. Your name was never on the lease. You're not paying rent. You don't live here anymore. She said she had rights, that she'd been living here for months. You have rights to the stuff you took, I countered, not to this apartment. Leave. She didn't move. The police are on their way, I told her. I called them from the parking lot when I saw your car. She went pale. You didn't. I did, I said. Showed them the incident report from last night. Told them you were trespassing. She jumped up, grabbed her purse, and ran out. I heard her car start. She was gone before the police arrived. The officers showed up. I explained the situation, showed them the incident report from last night. They made another report, asked if I wanted to press charges for trespassing. I thought about it. Not yet, I said, but I want it documented. Okay, they said. Gave me another incident number. Suggested I change the locks immediately. I will, I said. I called a locksmith. He came out that afternoon, changed all the locks. New keys. Cost me $300, but it was worth it. I finally felt like the apartment was mine again. Sunday, I was trying to relax, watch TV, not think about everything. My phone buzzed. It was Kevin, the guy from the resort. He texted, "Sorry to bother you, but I thought you should know something." Olivia had contacted him, asking if they could talk, saying she broke up with me, that they could try again. I texted back, "What did you say?" He replied, "I told her no. I want nothing to do with someone who lies like that. I'm still embarrassed I got played." I thanked him for letting me know. "No problem," he said. "Just wanted to give you a heads up in case she tries to use me to make you jealous or something." Monday, I was at work and I got an email. From Olivia. My work email. A long message about how she made a terrible mistake. How she was in therapy now, working on herself, how she realized what she lost. Asking if I'd meet for coffee, just to talk. I forwarded the email to my personal account. Then I replied, saying I wasn't interested in meeting, that what's done is done, that she should focus on her therapy and leave me alone. And I CC'd my boss on it to document that I'd asked her to stop contacting me at work. She responded immediately, said I was being cold, that she deserved a chance to apologize properly. I didn't respond. My boss came by my desk later, said if she kept emailing me at work, let him know and he'd handle it. I thanked him. Tuesday, I was finally feeling like maybe things were settling down. Then my phone rang. It was Brenda, Olivia's mom. I hadn't talked to her since the screenshot exchange. I answered. She said she wanted to apologize, that she had no idea Olivia was capable of this, that she raised her better. I said I appreciated that. She asked how I was doing. "I'm okay," I said. "Managing." She said, "Good." Then she said something I didn't expect. Brenda said Olivia had been staying with her, and it had been